Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Modelones Mini Poly Nail Gel Kit. I ordered this off Amazon. I believe I paid $22 and some change for this, guys. Don't mind my naked nails. I just have gotten them prepped and stuff like that for my acrylic set that I'm going to be putting on later today. So let's just get right into it, guys. We're going to unbox this cute little package. Comes in this little cute iridescent style bag. Definitely thought that was super cute. So I'm going to give you guys a peek at what it looks like as soon as you open it. If you guys are to purchase it, this is what you're going to see. So right on top here, we have our dual forms. Let's see if it says how many it comes with. It will probably tell me on the thing. It looks like about 20, but we will find out and see. So the next item we have in here, this is their little pen brush that they use to apply the polygel. Super cute little tiny mini pen here, like pen style brush, oval. So that's cute. Put that here. So the next thing that we have, I believe this is going to be our base and top coat. Alright, so yep, this is the top coat. This is 0.33 fluid ounces. So then we have the base coat by Modelones. This is also 0.33 fluid ounces. Decent size. Okay, so we're going to get a nail file. And we have our poly gel. So this is actually the color changing, or at least it has a color changing in it, I guess I should say. So we have the light apricot, and these are 0.53 fluid ounces, so they're 15 grams. So that's the light apricot. We have the soft pink. We have the color changing. And we have the pure white. So I did notice, guys, that I have like kind of scratches and stuff like that that ended up on the front of my packaging. And I kind of see that it's kind of followed through. I don't know if you can tell on the bottles. Not a huge deal, guys. Not at all. To be honest, I only got this kit to review for you guys. And I kind of wanted to play with polygel because I never have before. You guys know I'm a beginner, so there's a lot of things I haven't tried before. But alright, so then we have our little... Alright, so we have our poly nail gel, they call it. It's their slip solution. This is 15 mils as well. Alright, and here's our directions. So this kind of just folds in half. Keep out of reach of children, may cause skin irritation. If redness or other signs occur, stop using immediately. So it does say to prep the nail. Remove extra cuticles, file the nails to make sure that they are clean, dry, and oil-free. And it says apply a thin base coat gel and cure under the UV nail lamp. Get desired amount of poly nail gel and place it on a dual form that fits your nail size. Use a brush to dip slip solution and shape the nail. Gently stick the dual form on the nail. Shape the polygel nail for your fingertips to prevent sticking to the skin. Cure both sides of the nail. Wipe both sides of the nail. Shape, file, and apply your top and gel coat. So those are basically the steps, guys. Before we get into this, I want to pretty please ask you to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I'm considering giving away this kit once I reach 200 subscribers, guys. We are very, very, very close. Only about 40 subscribers. So let's share so I can give you guys some more goodies. But yeah, we're going to get into it. Like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I have missed you. I love you so, so much. Needed my coffee. But we are going to get into this. Let's kind of move some stuff out of the way. I was thinking of like swatching all the colors and maybe testing out the color changing on my red iguana finger. I have a nail already placed on her. So we're probably going to have to remove the shine off of here. So I guess we'll use this file to do, actually, you know what? I'm not going to use that file because I don't want to, in case I decide to give her away, I want to be able to have that file, guys. So I do have my Hair Sky nail e-file, nail drill, whatever you want to call it, over in the corner. But just to make this quicker, guys, I'm just going to buff it away myself. So I do have a stand for my red iguana hand and finger, but I don't know. I figured since it's just the one finger, maybe we don't really need it. Trying to get into that cuticle area. I know I'm probably all over the frame, you guys. The way my Arcon mount works, it kind of has like this little thing holding your phone, so I can't really see what you guys are seeing as easily. So keep that in mind, you guys. And we all know I'm pretty brand new at this, so let's remember, guys, this is my first time using poly gel, so pretty please be nice. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to be using the nail forms today. I kind of wanted to because I wanted to see kind of, you know, what they have never used a dual form before. So I thought that might be pretty cool to see a beginner attempt to use one. I know that you have to size them out. That one looks like it'll be too big. It does look like about 20. It doesn't tell you. So I'm just going to kind of play with these a little bit, you guys. See what they fit like. Obviously, that one's huge. I feel like I'm picking up every single one but anyone that's going to fit this nail. Let's see. So how are you guys? I know I got a lot of love over on Instagram, wishing my little baby kitten man well wishes and hoping that he feels better, guys. I love you so much for that. I really do. I don't want to get anything on the cuticle, so I'm wondering if this one's going to be too big. I don't know. I think we'll try this one. I'm not really sure which end is supposed to go where, and I don't think it tells you on the instructions, guys, which is pretty interesting. I'm going to guess, you guys, that it goes this way because the number typically on tips goes that way. So you know what? That's what we're going to do. So this is the one I sized that I feel like might be the best fit. Ooh, it's hot in here, guys. I have like my fan on low so that you guys hopefully won't hear it too loud. But it's hot in here, guys. All right, so I didn't really want to use the brush because I wanted to be able to give the kit away, you guys, but I feel like, to be fair to Modelones, I should be using their brush, so I'm going to use it, and I will leave it up to whoever wins if they, you know, want the brush tossed in there. If not, you'll be getting the kit without the brush. But yeah, we'll go from there. We'll play it by ear, guys. You let me know down below in the comments section. So the directions, like I said prep the nail, which we kind of already did. Obviously I would have pushed her cuticles back as well, but I just kind of removed most of the shine. I'm not too worried about it staying. So we're going to move these over to the side, out of the way, guys. And I think we're going to use the color changing one, only because that's kind of the coolest one. And I feel like, you know, let's do it. So I did read somewhere that it said to use a very small amount of slip solution. Alright, so we're going to put some in the cap. I'm only going to use a little bit, like I said, because I really, really, really want to be able to give this away. Man, this stuff does not come out. I mean, it does, but it's like drips. Oh, sorry, I bumped you. Okay, so I put in a couple of drops. Since we're only doing one finger, who knows, maybe that's what we'll need. If we need more, we shall get some. Alright, so apply a thin layer of base coat gel, and here under the UV nail lamp. So this is the top coat. We'll move that over, guys. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess. Alrighty. It's pretty thick, you guys. Let me just kind of get in there and show you. This is the base gel. It's pretty thick. I mean, it's not, you know, dripping everywhere, so that's good. So it does say a thin layer, so that's what we're gonna do, guys. I already wiped off the dust, but obviously you would use probably some prep dehydrator, that kind of thing. I'm not too worried about it on my hand. I don't want to waste that product. So guys, don't come for me that I didn't use any dehydrator or Bond, okay? Because I don't really, you know, have any worries about it staying or sticking or anything like that. So today I'm going to be using my Sally Hansen's nail lamp just because it's smaller. I'm going to stick this right in there and let her bake for a moment. And we're going to kind of get ready for the next step. It says to get the desired amount of poly nail gel into place on a dual form that fits your nail. So we have the dual form ready. We have the brush. It doesn't come with a spatula. I guess that's kind of one of the downsides to this kit. A lot of the kits I see do come with one, but that's neither here nor there. We're just going to put it right into the dual form. All right, so this one is the color changing. Let's see what she looks like, guys. Okay, so it's like a clear-ish kind of pinkish purple. I don't know, something like that. So let's wet my brush a little bit. Oh, I didn't break her in. I didn't realize it was going to be a hard, not broken in brush. So I guess we better do that. So I'm just breaking her in, getting rid of all of the hard kind of resin that they use to keep the brush together. And then I'm just going to clean out my little cap and add a little more slip solution. I always seem to forget to break in my brushes when I am doing a video, and then I end up having to do it on screen. Sorry, guys. So I'm just wiping off the tip, seeing about, yeah, we still have some more in there. So we're going to try to clean her up a little bit. Definitely should have did this before, guys. I apologize. Oh! Dropping everything. Good thing that was empty. So I'm just going to try to squeeze in some more liquid to get rid of the remainder of the dust in my brush, because I don't want that on my nail. And cleaning her up. So, clean out this little thing. And we're going to put a couple of drops. Alright. From what I hear, you don't need much. You kind of just have to wet the brush. And my brush is pretty wet, so we're going to take our dual form, and remember, guys, don't come for me if I'm doing this upside down. I kind of just assume that the number would go down like a tip does. So we're going to kind of place a blob. Let me make sure I'm in frame, guys. Gonna kind of take a blob and squeeze her right in. So I noticed the bottles are kind of small, guys. I do see that. Ooh, this stuff is nice. I've never used polygel, like I said, so I think my brush might be a bit wet. Let's grab some paper towel here. Please bear with me, you guys. Doing the best that I can. So I think I have it a little bit wet. Oh, no, sticky, actually. So it does stick to the brush a tiny bit, but it's nothing too crazy. And I'm kind of wondering if since I'm under an LED light, if it's starting to cure it on me a little bit. So that kind of makes me nervous. But we are just going to go with it and try to place this in a dual form. I think I'm going to use a tiny bit more, just because I don't know what the hell I am doing. Oh no, I spilled it. You guys, this is a Hot Mess Express. So if you are still here, I love you. Thank you. And you're the best. So we are going to go in and kind of, oh my god, this stuff is such a different consistency than anything I'm used to. It's kind of crazy. And I just keep going out of frame, you guys. I get so like into it. So I'm just going in and trying to flatten out my poly gel and making sure all of my areas are filled in. This does seem to be pretty easy to work with. I can definitely see how this would be easier for some people than acrylic would be. I feel like almost like I have a bubble. Trying to get rid of that bubble there. Alright. So I do notice that it's a little bit more sticky than I would have expected of a poly gel. I don't know, I wouldn't have expected it to be quite so I don't know, the word. I just would have expected it to be more gel, I guess. And I definitely have too much slip solution down here. I can see it kind of pocketing. I don't know if that's normal. And I don't know if I have anywhere near enough polygel. So we're going to put a tiny bit more and then we're going to try it. You guys remember, I have never, ever, ever, ever done this. I have no idea the amount of polygel that you're supposed to use because it doesn't really show you. I want to say this is curing, you guys. I do. I want to say that it's curing. What the hell? Alright, so we are just going to flatten this down and we're going to place her right on the nail and see what happens. I don't really see much changing in color yet, but maybe that happens at a different point in time. I'm not really sure. So I have my red iguana hand, or finger, sorry, that we had curing in the light. I'm going to give it another cure because I feel like it's not quite there yet. And we're going to kind of put some of this stuff away, off to the side. I didn't want to really open up all of the tubes and use them in case I decide to give this away to you guys. If that's what you guys want me to do, you'll have to let me know in the comment section. And like I told you before, make sure to like this video, guys. And if you haven't, please subscribe. All right, so we should be good now. So what it says to do is to kind of rock it back, and that's the general idea. So that's what we're going to try to do here. I'm going to place it as close to the cuticle as I can and push down. So you don't want to push down too hard from what I hear, as that's going to be what kind of squeezes out the gel. So you want to go in and make sure you get it all off of the skin. And I do know you also want to go under and clean up your nail. So I guess I shouldn't have put the slip solution in, and I'm definitely having an issue with it. I think I pushed it too hard, I guess I would say, because that's definitely an issue right now, as that it's kind of, let me show you. I squeezed, I think, too hard, and I put too much. So we're going to just extend this down and make it kind of like a, I don't know, longer nail. Trying to smooth this down. It's getting a little sticky for me, you guys. So this is tough. This is tough to work with. Polygel in general, I guess I'm saying. I don't think it's the product per se, but it's definitely a learning curve. Trying to make sure I have all of that polygel off of my finger thing. See, when I go to push it down, I'm kind of having an issue as far as keeping the cuticle clean. But I always have that issue, guys. Whether it's acrylic, whether it's, you know, I have that issue. So I'm just trying to get it to kind of stay put, and I don't know that it's working. I don't know how far up to the cuticle really you're supposed to have the dual forms, guys, but I'm just going to try to do it this way. Looks pretty good. Alright, I noticed that the dual form isn't fitting completely, but we do know that's okay because we can always go back. And I'm just going to kind of correct my shape before I flash cure. Well, I guess I don't really have to flash cure it, but I'm going to just while I'm holding the nail, because like I said, I'm having a bit of an issue with that. I do notice that my nail is probably going to be a lot thicker towards the bottom, so I'm trying to kind of like pat her in. I think I'm out of slip solution. So like I said, just trying to kind of make it a little bit more even and straight across. This is going to look pretty crazy, guys. So I hope nobody... Ooh! This is a mess. Such a mess, guys. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and cure because I keep making my job more difficult than it is already. I did notice that, like I said, it's curing a little bit, I feel like, just from... Okay, so let's just get this in the light. I feel like it's curing a little bit just because I have it under an LED light, like I had said before. I'm just kind of holding the dual form down towards the tip, or not the tip, back towards the back of the nail, just to make sure that it's in place. Now I'm going to take her out and I'm going to clean up the edges again because I don't want this polygel curing all over my nail. Well, my practice finger, I guess. So I'm going to try this with alcohol, you guys, because this slip solution, pouring this out every 2 seconds is killing me. So I have some 70% alcohol. I think it's supposed to be 90. We're going to test it out and see if it works, just to kind of clean the edges. Okay. Like I said, just trying to go in and get all of this kind of extra that's kind of gushing out a little bit. Not much, but it's just enough to make a mess. As you can see, this dual form didn't really fit quite as good as it was supposed to, but we are going to make it work. And just kind of cleaning up still. I'm a mess. We all know that. So let's get into it. We're going to just cure her really quick. And once I do the original cure, I am going to turn her upside down just to kind of make sure she gets a cure all the way around. You guys, I really hope this works because this will be such an epic fail. If not, a lot of my journey has been some epic fails, you guys. It's tough doing nails. It really is. People think it's so easy, and until you actually do it, I think you don't realize how hard it is. So as you can see, I don't know if you can, the color has changed. So obviously the purplish color must be when it is colder, and when it gets hotter, that's kind of what happens. I don't think I'm going to have any kind of apex on this nail, and I know that I'm going to have to come back in, as you can see, and build up this little area, because my dual form, I mean, it fit, but it didn't quite fit. So we're just going to do this one more kind of cure, and then we're going to try to pop her off and see what happens, you guys. So if you're still here, though, guys, thank you so much. I love you guys. Love you forever. Couldn't do this without you. Remember, I did post to my Instagram that I ordered the Gershon, I think is how you say it, red kit. It's like a builder gel, so we will be unboxing and reviewing that as well. Maybe we'll have an easier time with that one once we get a little bit more practice with, you know, polygel. I know it's a builder gel, this Gershon kit, but I've worked with gels before, though. I just haven't worked with polygels, so I was a little nervous about this. So it does say to gently stick the, let's see, wipe both sides of the nail, cure both sides of the nail, and then remove the dual form. So I did cure both sides of the nail. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to kind of rock this back and forth. Maybe it's harder on a red iguana hand because I'm having an issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to cure it one more time, because maybe that's the issue that I'm having, is that it's not fully cured. Also, I know I'm using a lamp that's not quite as strong as my Kiara Sky. Probably should clean my brush off before it cures with some gel in it. Oh, I've missed you guys so much. I feel like I haven't been getting as many videos out as I wanted to. I've been really busy. I'm working now, back to work. My cat was kind of in another fight. So we had to go from there to the vet. So I'm trying to rock this back and forth. But as you can see, since it's the red iguana hand, we're having a bit of an issue. But I'm going to... Oh, okay. So I hear some movement. We got it. All right, guys. So this is what we have so far. As you can see, my cuticle area is crazy. So we're definitely going to have to file that down. It's definitely not what I expected. But it's polygel. It's different. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and kind of... I don't know how to fix this part without just adding on some polygel. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if we can make this a little bit better looking than she is right now. So I'm just gonna go back in and grab some more of my color changing gel. And we're just gonna go around the little edges because like I said, I see, ooh, geez, this stuff is so hard to work with compared to acrylic. So what's gonna be different is that it's purple now, right? So that's gonna be a little bit tough. I'm just going to kind of plop her on there and try to move her around to the spots that I know I need her, which is down by this edge. And I know I'm going to need some kind of an apex, so we're going to try to do that as well, but I am not an apex kind of person. I've never really, I haven't done too many long nails where you were good, you know, where you're going to need an apex kind of thing, so, or at least a really good apex. Alright guys, so like I said, we're just putting a little bit more on, trying to make it look more like a natural nail enhancement than a polygel mess that I made. I wonder how many people struggle like I do when they're beginning nails, because I'm telling you girls, it is tough. I'm just gonna get rid of this whole chunk. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna file this bit away, but we're gonna have a lot of shaping to do, ladies. We are. So I'm gonna try to put this little glob here to make sure, making a mess, just to make sure I can try to fill in these little holes here that I had. Alright, and I'm gonna pat her down. So if you guys see anything that I'm doing that you think I can improve on to help me in my next video, please, please, please tell me. I would love to have some feedback from you guys, just telling me what I can do to make my polygel life easier. Not that I think I don't know if I'm really gonna mess with polygel much. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a nice little review / unboxing so that you guys could kind of decide if polygel was something you wanted to try to mess with. It doesn't seem to be impossible for me to do. I did kind of figure it out. It does look rather crazy. Oh, I just touched my... Just trying to go in and kind of make it a little bit less of a mess. Smoothing her out. Alright. So I think that's what we have. Just trying to clean up my little areas here. I think we're going to give her a cure, and then we're going to try to dial this into some kind of nail in a moment. I don't know, guys. I do wish it came with a spatula. I do feel like that would have been a lot easier for me. But that's neither here nor there. This stuff is so different. It's kind of like frustrating to do on camera for the first time because you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and this is tough anyways. But I will do anything for my subscribers. If I feel like this is going to help you guys out in purchasing or not purchasing, I would love to do so. I think I'm a little bit heavy-handed as well, and I think I need to try to be a little bit more gentle. Just kind of trying to turn it different ways and different angles to see where I might need more. Man, this is the wonkiest nail I think I've ever done. But that's fine. I do hear that from what I hear, you can kind of make do with whatever when it comes to filing. So just gonna add a tiny bit more, guys, and we are done. Gonna cure and get to filing. yeah, you guys, I know this is a hot mess. Like I said, pretty please be nice. I probably should be trying to do a voiceover on this one. Probably would have been a good place to start, but I'm just going to upload it as is, because we all know I don't edit yet. I definitely need to start because I want to build this channel into something big for you guys. I really do. And you guys are helping me so much to make that happen. So, thank you. Alright, guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my last giveaway. Melanie ended up winning that. She just received her package, actually, and was nice enough to tag me. Thank you, Melanie, and congratulations. I am so glad that you loved your giveaway package. I'm just trying to get these little lumps and bumps out, but I feel like I'm kind of making it a little bit worse for myself. So I'm just going to clean up the edges and try to cure her. So my cuticle area, like I said, guys, is definitely my biggest struggle. I feel like that's kind of what everyone goes through when they first start out, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody's got to start somewhere. If you guys are still here with me, thank you so much. I know this is a long video, but I really wanted to make sure it was in pretty good detail and that you saw kind of start to finish what it's going to take for a beginner to try to do nails using this polygel nail kit from Modelones. I'm just turning the nail around, curing it from all angles, basically, trying to give it some time to bake. As you can see, the color is changing, so that's pretty cool. I haven't worked with any color changing items yet, so oh my god, this thing is crazy. So we're just gonna put her kind of in there and let her sit. We're gonna kind of clean up a little bit. Try to clean up my bottles here because I don't want to make them too much of a mess for you guys. They kind of already were a little bit of a mess. While we're doing that, I'm just going to show you guys the other colors. So this one is the soft pink. So that's what that one looks like. I like that one. I like that color a lot. It's like a nice nude pink. Very nice. Trying to keep the little foils on there. Gonna turn my nail around one time. Okay, so then we have the light apricot. This one looks almost like a clear, but with like a really nude base. Really light nude base. So we're gonna let that get back in there. And the last one is their pure white. There we go. I'm not going to swatch them because they're already really little tubes, guys, and I don't want it to not be a usable kit for someone. I mean, it's already not going to have the brush unless you guys, you know, don't mind using it the way it is. So it does have that tack layer. I just am trying to make sure that the majority of the gel is cured. So we're going to put that in there one more time. And we're going to get my rubbing alcohol. I do have my swipe, but I don't think I want to use my swipe on this. I'm going to pick up my stuff, guys. So we're going to be doing a little bit of filing just to kind of see if I can salvage this wonky nail. Don't make fun of me, guys. Pretty please. I'm so new at all of this. Hopefully the angle isn't too bad, but we shall find out, right? Okay, so I'm just kind of picking up a little bit. Now we are going to go ahead and clean up our nail with some rubbing alcohol. It does have the sound of Ready Polygel. I just like to keep it in the lamp while I'm getting my stuff together. Alright. Just clean off the tacky layer off of my nail. I am also going off. As you can see, the alcohol definitely makes it a little more slippery when it comes to your red iguana hand, so be mindful of that. I'm just kind of trying to clean off any moisture so that it'll stop slipping on me. But I think that that's probably going to be an issue straight across the board the whole time, so because of all the moisture and stuff like that. So we are just going in and cleaning off all the rubbing, or all the tacky layer off of my nail. And sliding her back in. So filing is probably going to be a little bit of a nightmare, guys. I'm not going to do a design or anything like that because this video is already pretty long for people's liking, but we are just going to get right into filing these edges. So it's definitely wonky. It's definitely definitely rough, guys. I think I might just get my Kiara Sky because I'm definitely missing, I think, too much from these little areas to be able to make this work. But I do notice that it's a lot softer than acrylic. Definitely softer. Filing with this thing is definitely a nightmare. Holding it anyway, the way I am. Alright, my wonky little nail. So if this was my nail, I would absolutely be going back in with more polygel to fix this beast of a nail. But since it's just practice, guys, I'm not too worried about it. I know you know I'm a beginner, and that's just the way it goes, so sometimes. So I am going to get my nail drill, and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to be using my Kiara Sky e-file today, guys. I wasn't planning on it, but I feel like with the cuticle area as wonky as it is, that would probably be my best option. Brush a little better. All right. So we're going to kind of get into filing this bad boy. Alright, my little handy holder here. We're going to turn her on. She's on reverse, so we're actually going to switch her to forward. And I'm just going to kind of gently go in around the cuticle area and kind of try to... Oh, I nicked you. Sorry, girl. See, she understands I'm a beginner too. She understands. Not giving me a hard time. Just trying to give it a more even look. Kind of feathering it across. Sorry about the noise, guys. So dual forms are kind of weird for me. I feel like they give it kind of like a weird, not natural look, and I don't really like that. But it's not the dual forms per se. It's just, ooh, sorry, girl. Remember, I'm just learning how to do all of this, so please don't make fun of me. So nervous to do this, you guys, because I feel like everyone's gonna think I'm trying to teach people things, and I promise you I'm not. I'm not trying to teach anyone anything. I'm just trying to share my learning journey and kind of give you guys a little idea of what not to buy if I've had a bad experience with it. So just trying to round out my cuticle area a little bit better, because as you can see the dual form almost a line, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to kind of feather in there and flatten her out a bit. I mean, it definitely is taking care of some of the wonkiness. It's not as bad as it was. Definitely I could have used some more polygel through here. I don't know if that's something that I'm going to be able to fix through filing necessarily, but you know, it's a learning curve. It definitely is. Just kind of trying to make it more even all the way around, guys. As you can see, when you turn it from a different angle, it's definitely a little bit rough. I'm going to go in here and kind of thin this out a little bit because as you can see, it ended up really wonky on the inside. So I'm just trying to go in and kind of make it a little bit more normal looking, I guess. Ooh, I'm horrible at filing, you guys. Oh my god, I've done some crazy little cuts to myself. I definitely understand when they tell you as a beginner to be careful with your nail file because I've dug into my nails a little bit too deep somehow. Trying to remove gel polish. Even just removing acrylic, sometimes it's hard to tell when you're done with the acrylic and you're getting down to your natural nails. So my natural nails look horrible right now, guys. Been just, you know, practicing on them and more than I should have done, I think. So I'm giving them, like I said, I gave them about a 1.5 week break. Just with a little bit of gel polish on. Should have just kept them naked like they are, but you know, whatever. So I think that's going to be decent for the cuticle area. I don't want to sit here for hours like I probably would if these were my nails and make you guys sit through that and bore you, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how you can kind of save a really wonky nail if it does come out bad. They always do say your first nail always comes out horrible. But we are going to go in now with our hand file real quick and kind of see what we can do to straighten out this little area here. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. I am so happy to have you guys here with me. Welcome to the Miss Tabitha's Nails family. If this is your first time here, if you guys haven't, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get up to our 200 subscribers so that we can give away my Gurgin kit. Also, I'm going to be announcing the giveaway for this kit very soon, guys. So please keep an eye out for that. I have lots of nail mail coming, guys, as always. So you guys are just gonna have to keep tuning in, I guess. Keep just checking in, seeing what I have going on to make sure that you turn your notification bell on so that maybe you don't have to check in as often. Just trying to, I'm going to take this nail out of my finger for a minute to kind of get up here a little bit. I think that might help me a little more. I definitely need to work on my shaping, you guys. But I have to work on everything. I'm so new. I've only been doing nails about 1.5 months now, maybe 2 months, and I worked a lot of that time. So unfortunately, a lot of it was just practice on my, on my practice hands, me just kind of trying to dig in on my own nails, damaging them a little bit. So definitely heed people's warnings when they say be careful when you're filing your natural nails, like I said. But thanks for joining me, you guys. I'm really happy that you were here. I've missed you so much. Thanks for staying tuned through this video. I know it was pretty long, and I know it's a pretty wonky nail, but this was my first time, with polygel or anything Modelones, to be honest with you. And I cannot get in this little corner at all, so I should just use my e-file real quick. And try to get right up in here. There we go. It's a little bit more helpful. Just trying to even it out a little bit. It's definitely still wonky. Just trying to make it a little bit less so. Yeah, filing can kind of get rid of a lot of issues. Alright guys, so what we're going to do now, after we're done finishing up with this little spot here, we're just going to put a top coat on and kind of see what it looks like if you were just to use it as is. The color changing. I think that'll be pretty interesting to see what it looks like with a top coat. Still pretty lumpy and bumpy, guys. Maybe I will try to go through and edit. If you guys see this in any faster speed, it's because I did end up figuring out how to do it. Ooh, jeez. Such a rough day today, guys. So, yeah, like I said, first time with a nail form, or not a nail form, a dual form. Definitely a little bit, I don't know. I mean, I can imagine it being faster once you get better at it. All right, so what we're going to do is dust off. I'm going to put her back on my red iguana hand. Oh my goodness, this looks so bad. I need to try to straighten up this little area. But it's already so wonky that there's just not really a way to fix this one, guys. But you get the gist. You get the idea of how polygel works. I mean, I'm not teaching you how to do it well. I'm just kind of showing you what they're telling you to do and seeing if it's possible for a beginner to come out with a decent kind of nail. I mean, it's pretty ugly, but I mean, it is a nail. So we're going to wipe her off. Like I said, we are going to use some more of my alcohol. So I did order a dust collector. I don't know if you saw that on Insta, but I did order it from Nail Couture, so it will take a while to get here, but I am super psyched about it, guys, because I've been wanting one so badly. So I cannot, for the life of me, get the dual form, like, marks out, you know? Definitely is tough. I wonder if I would have had a better time trying to hand file the cuticle area. You know, you never know. Sometimes things work better than others, and there's never really any rhyme or reason behind it sometimes. But like I said, I'm definitely having an issue with the cuticle area, but that's, you know, nothing to do with the product itself. That's just my, you know, being inexperienced, so. All right, well, we are just going to go with it, you guys. We are going to go with it. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's definitely nothing nice to look at. And it's definitely the shaping that is one of my worst enemies, I would say. I have a very hard time shaping. Oops, sorry, guys. And then when you add the red iguana hand to it, I mean, or the finger, it makes it a little bit more difficult. But if you guys are still here, you're the real MVP. I cannot believe people have subscribed to this channel to the tune of 154, I believe. You guys are insane. Thank you, thank you. Who wants to watch me learn how to do nails? It's amazing to me. It's so cool. It really is. I love everyone I've met on this channel. I really do. They're all so kind to me. They all have such good advice. They all have some products they're sharing with me. I mean, you guys are unreal. And I love you. So we're real lumpy and bumpy. And it kills me, you guys. That kills me. So I'm just trying to go in and smooth her a little bit more. Maybe some buffing would help. Maybe some buffing will help. Just kind of trying to feather in there. If it looks like I'm trying to be fast, it's because I am. Because this video has been taking so long for you guys already, and I didn't want you not to watch. I promise I'm working on editing. I've been asking a lot of gals for advice on how to edit. If you guys have any tips on how to edit, pretty please. Maybe you have an app that works better for you. I've tried iMovie, and I did one and I couldn't get it to upload for some reason. I had an issue with that, so I mean, I don't really know why. Like I said, I am pretty good at computers too, so it's not that. I mean, I type like 150 words per minute, like I'm on computers all the time, but I'm still having an issue with editing. All right, so it's looking a little bit better than it did. I'm just, I'm thinking once I put the top coat on, it's going to look like a real hot mess, but it's definitely a lot smoother than it was. I just do have that little divot right here that I should have filled in, but didn't. And then obviously I still have these little dual form marks that I seem not to be able to get rid of. But we're going to just go with it. Maybe we can buff them out with my buffer. We're just going to go in really quick with the buffer and try to smooth her out a bit more before we go in with our top coat, guys. So this isn't really about design today. I'm not going to put too much thought into a design. I'm just going to top coat her because we're already 50 minutes in, guys. And not because I don't want to do it. I just feel like no, Rudy's probably bored as hell. I mean, as heck. Sorry. A lot smoother. Okay, so it's a lot smoother. And the funny thing is, it doesn't feel any different than acrylic or sculpted gel nail. I mean, that's basically what it is you know, a gel nail, but just poly gel. Oh, I can't wait to do my nails, you guys. I hate having naked nails. I'm very surprised I even did this video with naked nails. I hate naked nails. I just think they're so, once you're used to doing your nails all the time, they just look so plain and naked and ugly. So, such a perfectionist, you guys, and I know it kills me to not be good at this because I put a lot of effort into it, and like to not get too much better at it can get frustrating. But you guys just keep at it. If you're feeling kind of the same way, a little discouraged, just keep going. The other thing with this is it kind of keeps spinning, so it's hard to tell like when I have it where I want it, but this is the part that's driving me crazy because it's really uneven on this one side, but you can tell I had a hard time with that one. I had a hard time in general, but that's just me. I like to struggle, make things harder on myself. So it's still pretty wonky, guys, but we're just going to go with it. I mean, this is my first time. We all know that, so we're not going to get too crazy. And I already have, kind of. I already spent way too much time on that. So we're just going to go ahead and clean off all the dust. Clean up my little area really quick. I have dust everywhere. Alrighty, you guys. We're just going to go in with our top coat here, and we will be finished. So this is the Modelones top coat here. Put this stuff in front and shake her up. So it's starting to color change. That's pretty interesting. I think it was the alcohol that did that. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so as far as consistency goes, guys, pretty thick, as you can see. Very nice. So we are going to go right in, starting all the way at the back, kind of scrubbing it back. I don't know. Oh, I'm out of frame, aren't I? So it looks like I have a few bubbles, but it's not anywhere near what I expected, to be honest with you. So that's interesting. That's definitely cool. So I'm just going in with my top coat from Modelones, sealing the tip. Yeah. We're going to give her a quick cure. Ooh, geez, I forgot that was open, and I totally almost spilled it everywhere. That was almost a mess. Let me just clean her up real quick. So yeah, guys, I kind of like this kit. I think it kind of opened my eyes to like another, you know, another realm of nails. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, though, I'm so happy to have you guys join me for this video. You guys are the best. You're always so supportive. I have lots of nail mail to unbox. I literally have a stack of mail over there that I have to get through and unbox for you guys. I just really wanted to get this kit reviewed and unboxed for you guys so that I could go ahead and give it away. Make sure that you're sharing, you guys. I know that when you're first starting out, YouTube doesn't tend to recommend a lot of your things, so it's hard to kind of get seen to begin with. So guys, keep sharing so that we can get to the goal, which is, let's say, yeah, we'll do it at 200. So let's do 200 subscribers. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram for an extra entry, guys. And we will draw this when we get to, like I said, to the 100. Or, no, sorry, 200. We'll do 200 because right now I'm at 154. So we will do the 200. Just make sure you put enter me, follow me on Instagram. Make sure that you're subscribed. Take a screenshot showing that you're subscribed because you will need that to claim your prize, guys. But yeah, this is our finished product. I know it's pretty wonky, you guys. I didn't paint it because I kind of wanted, you know, to speed up the process a little bit. It was taking a little bit too long. You guys stuck here with me for an hour. I love you. You're freaking amazing. Thank you so much, and thanks for not making fun of my wonky little polygel nail. But yeah, thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys. Love you.